In Iran now, and there's growing political and economic fallout from the war, with more questions about how long this war will last and what its end objectives are.
We know the U.S. military is escalating attacks on Iran, striking multiple vessels near the Strait of Hormuz, and oil and gas prices are still surging. NBC's Melanie Zanona has details.
Day 12 of the war. The U.S. and Iran trading strikes across the Middle East, with energy infrastructure the main target. And that's put the global oil markets in dire straits. The all-important Strait of Hormuz, where shipping barges transport a fifth of the world's energy, is essentially at a standstill due to threats from Iran. U.S. CENTCOM says it's knocked out Iranian mine layers in the strait. President Trump praising the war results, but when asked what needs to happen to end the war,
more of the same, and we'll see how that all comes out. Right now, they've lost their Navy, they've lost their Air Force.
Democrats demanding public hearings.
Secretary Rubio, Secretary Hegseth, and other senior officials must come to the Senate for public hearings and testify under oath as to why our troops are fighting and dying in the Middle East. The American people deserve answers.
Podcaster Joe Rogan, one of the president's most influential supporters, saying some Trump backers feel betrayed by the war.
We ran on no more wars and these stupid, senseless wars, and then we have one that we can't even really clearly define why we did it.
Now, 3 sources tell NBC News that old intel may be to blame for the U.S. strike on an Iranian elementary school. A Pentagon investigation found the U.S. military thought the school was a military target. But NBC News has reported that the school was in a building that used to be part of a base. More than 170 people were killed in the Tomahawk missile strike, including children. President Trump has said he would accept the findings of the investigation.
This morning, the International Energy Agency says its 32 members agreed to release 400 million barrels of oil from its supplies in order to address the Iran war supply disruption. But it's unclear exactly when those oil reserves will be released. Melanie Zanona, NBC News, Washington.